someone who was here. You weren't inside the event,
nope,
but you were just outside. Tell us what you saw and what.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farm and Greenhouse here. We had a party, and we all decided, hey, you know, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees up there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, you know, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and, you know, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? You know, like they didn't know what was going on. You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at them for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see, I mean, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over.
It's incredibly shocking.
The guy was on the roof right there. You can see the white roof.
And Donald's going to speak
right
soon. Donald Trump.
Could you?
No, other than he was in muted colors, tan type clothing. We saw the rifle flinging around as he was trying to crawl. I mean, we saw the rifle, 100%.
Do you know about guns? Do you know what kind of weapon it was?
Oh, I absolutely know about guns, for sure. No, I mean, it's a rifle.
How do you process what you've just seen?
I don't know what to say, man. All I'll tell you is, if I walked up close to there with anything that Secret Service considered a problem, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you right now. But I don't know why a guy who we're standing there pointing out to police and Secret Service is crawling up the roof.
Were you outside the security perimeter?
Yes, right there by that tree. We were outside the security perimeter. But my question is, there's only a few buildings around here. Why is Secret Service not at every building here?
Well, there's a whole bunch of questions, I think, that are going to come.
There's a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, he is asking the questions that all of us are asking, right? Because again, they are trying to convince us that common sense is a conspiracy. I don't even like the way that journalist is questioning him. Oh, be careful with what you say. We don't know who's watching. What do you mean we don't know who's watching, okay? We're not going to mince our words anymore. Donald Trump, there was an assassination attempt on his life. And the journalist is, we don't know who's watching, so don't say they blew his head off. Be careful here. We can live in a country where they're mutilating children. But be careful. We don't want to say blow the head off. That would just be way too much. You might offend people's ears. He asked all the right questions there that we're all asking ourselves. Why were there not Secret Service on the roof? I've never heard of this. I've been around the Secret Service. I know how that security apparatus works, not just their apparatus, but every security apparatus. They're supposed to be the cream of the crop, the Secret Service. So I've had lesser security, and they have performed more. They have done better at making sure that things were going to run smoothly by making sure that they're able to stake out the highest position at any venue. That's common sense. Hunters know that's common sense. You're going to tell me the Secret Service knows that's common sense? He's telling you they got binoculars, they're watching. Like, what happened here? Because I'm not buying the intelligence failure. I'm not buying the intelligence failure at all. We've got a few more tweets here, guys, I want to take you through to